Hey sisters, I need y'all to do me a favor. When y'all hear other black women say that the black man has not stepped up, you need to ask them what type of black men they're talking about. Because just like y'all don't want black men to make generalizations about y'all, which I try not to do, y'all shouldn't allow it to be made about us. The reason why I say that is because we have to understand that we have a group of people in our community who are easily persuaded or easily manipulated or in most common term that I would use to say mind fucked. Okay, um, we have to understand that our people have been systematically attacked, focused on, and we sit here arguing with each other, but we're not looking at the people who have done the attacking, the manipulating, and whatnot. Now, some of y'all say y'all can't find a good black man. There are good black men out there. Just that some of y'all need to change the way y'all standards. And what I mean, I'm not saying lower. What I'm saying is y'all are judging black men on the standards of white men. When y'all see a nice guy, y'all quick to question his manhood. You quick to say that he's weak, that he's a pushover, and every other negative thing you could say. But yet, some of y'all choose the quote unquote roughneck, thug, tough guy. And a lot of y'all don't realize y'all are emulating white women how they choose men. Think about it. I can give you an example. If some of y'all may not be in politics, y'all know Michelle Bachmann, right? Well, her husband Marcus Bachmann is a gay man, right? Well, guess what? He's gay, but he's a doctor. He has some money, and that attracted her to him. So naturally, some black women are going to do the same thing. Y'all get with gay men, and y'all know these guys are gay. And I'm not saying all gay men are no good or down low. I'm going to clarify that. But y'all get with these guys thinking that you can change them or you can accept it. But when you realize this man doesn't love you, or you realize that he's not been faithful to you, or in some cases he is double dealing, or and I hate using the term down low, then you guys get mad and you start labeling all men, black men, in that same fashion. When the signs are right there, and then brothers like myself was like, yo, why you looking past us? Some of y'all wait till y'all get in y'all late 30s and y'all 40s and decide y'all want to settle down or y'all want guys like us. I'm sorry, but we don't want to be the consolation prize. We don't want to be the bag up boyfriend, the bag up daddy, or the bag up dick, or the bag up wallet. Because I'm coming across videos out here on YouTube that, everybody keep talking about with the black man. And it's not just some black men. Everybody seems to want to talk about the black man. It's like we're the number one whipping boy. Now, granted, there are some immature brothers within our community, but yet some of y'all choose them. Yet society promotes them. How can you talk about black entertainers, especially black rappers, that say the most insensitive, asinine thing, but yet the media promotes them as the face of the black community? That doesn't make sense. How many of y'all see black men who are positive being promoted in our community? You never see it. You never see it. And then as soon as a brother shows like he got something going for himself, the first thing people outside the community say, I bet you got a white woman. And then sisters start repeating that. And let's be honest with a lot of brothers out here, we don't have white women. Now, we ain't going to sit here and pretend that we haven't seen somebody outside the community that we've been attracted to, or that we haven't been with one. Let's not kid ourselves. And yes, there are some brothers of color struck, but guess what? It goes on both sides. But we'd rather be with our black women. But if our women reject us at young ages, or when we're in our 20s or in our 30s, hell, even in our 40s, why should we sit back and constantly wait for y'all to wake up out of this dream state y'all in? Now, this is not an attack on all black women, but this is a thing that I've noticed. And a lot of this YouTube disagreements out here is caused from this mindset. Y'all heard the saying, no man wants to take a whore home, or you can't make a whore into a housewife. We don't want that. Lord knows that I'm at the age now where I don't want to have to keep sharing, excuse me for being blunt, pussy. I don't want to, I'm be honest with you, when I have sex with a woman, I don't have to always put a damn condom on. I don't want a woman telling me that, I don't want to do that, or I'm tired, or this and that. I'm like, wait a minute. Because you didn't spend a large chunk of your younger years or your formative years doing questionable things, and now people are making comments about it. Now you feel self-conscious about yourself. Now you don't want to try. I mean, I remember this woman I knew. She used to talk about how many, excuse me, like I said, I'm going to be blunt. If you have children, tell them, or shut them out the room, or listen to this video a little bit later. I'm about to get graphic. This woman brag about how many dicks she sucked. But when she get to the guy that's showing her respect and shit, she told this dude right in front of her, "Oh, I don't give head." And we all like, but just a couple of months ago, you was like, you suck dick, swallow, do all kinds of shit. Then people say maybe she want to get it right with this dude, but wait a minute, all those other dudes. So that means you knew they was no good and you didn't care. You was risking STDs. Now, at some point, a guy gonna expect a woman to go down on him on some point, or give him head. However the term you want to use. And the same thing for a woman. But when somebody's telling you they did all this shit, then they get to you and put the brakes on, you start questioning what this person is on. Don't wait till you get to a good man and start making him jump through, because I'm telling you, I've been there, done that, and it gets tiresome after a while. Don't take what happened to you at the age of 12, or the age of 15, or the age of 18, or the age of 36, or the age of 41, and hold all black men accountable for that. It's dangerous. This is why some brothers say, you know what, fuck it, I just give up. I ain't gonna sit around here and waste my life waiting for that woman to snap out of it. This is why I said in some of my videos, recent videos, I said I'm probably going to broaden my horizons now. I fought it for a long time because of the experiences I had in my early 20s, and I sat there and I said, I swore up and down I wouldn't even consider dating outside community again. But after a while, you're saying some of these sisters are putting us to too much drama. What some other dude did to you, don't take that and put it on us. That's called transference. Sometimes some people sabotage relationships because they don't feel they deserve anything good. Believe me, there are a lot of brothers out here who love and respect y'all, but y'all gotta see it within yourself. I seen some fine ass black women walking down the street. Dark skin, light skin, in between. I've seen it. Wear their hair natural, wear their hair straight, or even wear extensions. And I sit back and I say, why don't they see the beauty in them? Why do they allow themselves to be disrespected by no good brothers or men outside the community who've done them for years but used them and mocked them? But yet, instead of y'all focusing on those people who've done you wrong, you dump all of us in the group. There are women that I know of now that are trying to push up on me because I got my own shit. I have no kids. I have no diseases. So they figured, well, you know what? Harvey's 36 now. And you know what? He got his shit together. Now I'm going to go hook up with him. Sorry, you got multiple children or you've been out there. I know your business. See, the worst thing a female can do is put her shit out there or do it so blatantly and don't think that we make mental notes. I mean, there's some fine-ass females that I know, but I wouldn't dare stick my dick in them. Wouldn't do it. There's some women think they so slick, they so smart. I'm going to let you know, and maybe I'm betraying the guy trust, but we know when our women cheat on us. Just like y'all know when y'all men cheat on. And we do the same thing y'all do, but no, we don't. We figure if we don't see it, it doesn't exist. Now, if we walk up on it, then we're going to say something. See, but I've matured. I'm not going to fight another dude over a female. She made the decision, lay down with that guy. Now, if dude get in my face, then yeah, I got to make an example out of him. I'm just being honest with you. But 9 times out of 10, I'm going to walk away and say, you can have her. She made a decision. And then when she realized you walk away, you're not fighting for her, that fucks her head up. So now she's doing everything in her power to get back to you. And when you don't respond the way she responds, she makes a fool out of herself. Believe me, I've been there. I've saw it. But I've learned from my mother. I learned from my aunts, my cousins, my sisters, and acquaintances and friends. Once you and that woman break up over something like that or something really major, it's best not to get with them. Now have I gone off the beaten path and gone back and tried to get with them because I know their history or I understand some of the things they do? A lot of it is because they got some fucked up mindsets. But guess what? In the end, I always find out being the one that's left holding the bag. So ladies, when you sit up here and make these generalizations about black men, all you doing is feeding to the stereotype and you poison younger women. This is why I can't understand why 11 or 12, 13, 14-year-old is so nasty and bitter at black men. She haven't lived enough life yet to formulate opinions. I'm not saying that she don't see questionable things. But if she hasn't been exposed or been outside the confines of her community, she can't sit here and say black men are dogs, black men are no good. Now, if she keeps messing with no good men, then maybe, she got to look at herself. And then also got to step outside of the community. Like I said in my videos before, even though I was cheated on in every relationship I've been in, I know people are going to say, oh, yeah, right, or dude, it must be something wrong with you. Maybe it was someone. Maybe I was too nice, or maybe I was too willing to give that person room. And I'm going to be honest with you, considering that our people have been put in bondage and be restricted, why would I turn around and restrict another person's movement? You can't control a woman every move. You can't control a man every move. If they're going to cheat, they're going to cheat. But if I'm telling you I don't have that need to cheat because I just don't feel like going through the process of lying, because at some point you're going to get caught up. At some point it's going to show. And I'm going to say some ladies to y'all. If a guy seemed tired or seemed distant and he got something on his mind, talk to him in respect and ask him what his mind. Now, if he doesn't want to share it and you think he's hiding something, then I can understand his suspicion. But if he's telling you he got some stress, or he's dealing with shit at work, or he's dealing with shit with family or acquaintances, and y'all keep pushing and y'all making it about y'all, you're going to chase that man away. Like I said, y'all are emulating some of the things that white women are doing or have done, and it's not becoming of y'all. And some brothers say, you know what, we know what white women on, but we're going to take our chances. Or we know what Hispanic women are, we're going to take our chances, or Asian or whatever. And y'all get butt hurt and y'all want to start saying we're all dogs, we love white women, and then y'all do the wrong thing. When you see a black man or a white woman, y'all automatically they're messing with each other, or they fucking each other, or somehow he's automatically a good black man. Just because he's with a white one don't make him good, or don't mean they fucking around with each other. They can be acquaintances, or they can or the person can know them. Like we see a lot of stock image out here on YouTube and other sites where they show black men and white women. This is done on purpose to keep us divided. Because what they tell you down, and then somebody I was coming on saying, tell you about the black men, all they want is white women. That's not true. Black men don't interact with white women like that on a daily basis. Y'all interact with white men more than we do, or in the personal level, I should say. When we interact with white men and white women, it's usually when we go to the doctor's office, when we go into a store in a certain community, or when they fucking harassing us. I mean, y'all gotta understand, sisters, that we're not your enemy. But when you see these thousands of videos talking about what the black man don't love the black woman, the black man this, he thinks this way. People gotta quit trying to figure out what the black man is thinking. Remember, we the most hated men on the planet. We getting hit from all angles. And guess what, sisters? Y'all getting hit too. But a lot of y'all think, well, I can go here and do this. I can buy this. I can move in this neighborhood. Oh, this person is sweating me. Don't get it twisted. You're hated too. I have an ex. And I think I've said this before. I went to her job one day. And we was just going out. I don't think we were dating. I just think we were just hanging out. And I went up to the job for lunch. And I was waiting for her. And I'm sitting in the lobby area. And she's top heavy, okay? And these white guys... And guys, we pick up on when guys do shit, because sometimes we don't hide it. We want it. We want guys to know that, yo, man, I'm looking at this female breast. Look at her breast. But the thing was, I picked up on two white guys. And they was disrespecting that. She didn't know what was going on, but they realized when I caught it, they got scared because they didn't know what I was going to do. Now, I wasn't going to fight these guys at my friend's job. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't fuck her livelihood up like that. But I ain't gonna be honest with you. If we was out in the street and we said, I was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Respect my friend, respect my woman, whatever the case may be. But but even in that setting, he realized he was wrong. He realized that, this nigga caught me looking at this nigga bitch. That's what they were thinking. And I know I'm not the only brother out here peeped that. Have you noticed if a white man is dating a black woman, as soon as he grabs and pull her close, like saying, yeah, I got your woman. He does the same thing with his woman, but we never do that with our woman with them. See, sisters, y'all got to understand y'all complacency and your complicity, in some of this stuff. Now, I'm not saying all y'all do that, but a lot of y'all know what I'm saying is true. But we got to stop the divide. We got to stop fighting each other. We got to stop saying that the black man is responsible for all the ills of the world or some of your poor choices. You know what kind of man you getting with. You know that if you get with a guy that's no good, or a guy that got feminine qualities, you know this guy is one of those pretty boys. You know this. You know this guy telling you, baby, you my main. What do you mean main? That means implied there's others around. See, if you make those poor choices, you can't sit here and get butthurt that want to lump all of us in the same group. That's not fair. That's not right. And you're cheating yourself of meeting somebody that's going to be there for you. And another thing, if a man comes into your life and he's willing to accept you if you have a child or multiple children, don't fuck him over. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it, because you're going to fuck yourself. Because I'm going to tell you something. I've tried to date women with kids. It don't work out because they got issues from their previous relationships. And deep down, they wishing that they can get back with the kid's father or one of the fathers, I should say, depending on the situation. Like I said before, I have family members in the same position, and you try to talk to them, and they still do the dumb, then they get mad. This is why some brothers won't even entertain messing with women with kids, because it costs them a heartache and pain. Some women use their kids as a bargaining chip. I love kids, and I can see when a woman's going to use it, because first thing come out of a woman's mouth about the kids need some new pants or some shoes, I'm like, okay, where the father at? Or that's on you. We're dating. We're getting to that point. That takes a lot for a man to want to sit there and take on another man's responsibility. Don't get me wrong. I've taken women's children or sat in the doctor's office with them and their children. I've bought them stuff, but I realized that I was being used. I said, I got to step back. And a lot of brothers feel that way. See, a lot of y'all figure if I give a guy a baby, or if I use this child to get something out of this guy because I know deep down he want to have sex with me, all you doing is doing no different than those women on the street corner that y'all like to disrespect, or the women who play in these adult movies. This is why I have respect for the one on the street corner and one of these adult movies, because we know what they are. Now, I'm not saying all women with children do this, but there's a number of them do this. And I'm not saying all black women do this, because there are women of different ethnicities that pull this shit. But don't sit here and blame black men for every choice that you've made, poor choice if you made. Now, if you're dealing with no good black men, then maybe you got to look at them and say, what am I doing wrong? Just like I and so many other brothers have done. Like, maybe I'm doing this wrong. Maybe I'm choosing the wrong women. Maybe I'm in the wrong area. Maybe I'm looking for the wrong qualities. Because when I keep seeing these commentaries and these videos and this back and forth, whether it be on YouTube, other sites, or on the big three networks and the cable networks, it makes me sick to the stomach. I'm saying we're playing into people's hands. We're playing into these stereotypes. This is why our community is so fractured, because we haven't learned to sit down and talk to each other. So sisters, do me a favor. Y'all need to back off on some of these video topics about the black man, because y'all don't know what we thinking. Y'all really don't know what we deal with on a daily basis. Just like I wouldn't sit out here and make a video making generic topics saying that black women engage in this behavior. That wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be right. I know there are sisters out there who are single mothers handling their business. I know there are women out there who are wives handling their business. I know there are women out there who are out there having sex with multiple partners, got enough sense to take precautions. There are women out there who are dating outside the community, don't engage in that behavior. So don't y'all become what they tell you should be. Don't let somebody outside the community tell you how you should choose a man or how you should look for a man, because what you're doing is going by their standards, and it ain't worked out well for our people, man. I say this with love, sisters. Open your eyes. Think about what you're doing. Think about what you're saying.